Hey, Harold. Can you play a few songs?
I was uh I was messaging Angelo. Um
I'm
all
outside.
right. All right.
Oh, waiting outside your room, Harold.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me do an intro. Wait. My bad. All right, here's the intro. All right. A rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Oh, rubber ducky, I'm so fond of you. Oh, boo boo boo. Oh, wait. I'm not really taking a bath. But you know what you are doing? You're watching After Show Chat. All right. Thank you there, Mr. Dufresne. All right. Can y'all hear me okay with my audio?
Yeah.
Awesome. All righty. Well, it's time now. Let me up and see if I've been so busy today. We're rocking and rolling and whatnot. I haven't really had a chance to check my email. I might even have a What's Travis Spinning. I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna.
I know they've been asking you nonstop your whole journey.
Oh, there we go.
Pilots went on the intercom.
Well, here we are. We do have one. All right.
I'm excited.
All right, gang. All right. Here I am, right outside Angelo's window, right there and I've been saying it wrong in every video I've been making. And I have a story. I have so much stuff that happened to me. I have a airplane story that happened to me. I have a story about how I got stuck at a certain place today and I couldn't get out. I was like kidnapped. And
a Sunday specific location.
A Sunday specific location. Me and Mrs. Dufresne was kidnapped today. And I got a taxi driver mad at me. And I'll tell you that story in a little bit.
Hey, you've only been there since yesterday. You've done a lot.
This whole town knows Harold Dufresne. This whole town is going to look out for Harold Dufresne.
You have that effect on people.
That's you.
Oh, my goodness.
I know Chris Denito. I was going to be here and do it on an instrument, but I said no.
Yes, me and Mrs. Dufresne got kidnapped, and we'll have all kind of good. I'm gonna talk about all this. Gene, I love your shirt.
I got my Blaze shirt on with matching orange hat, of course. With the Blaze shirt.
Now, Blaze and Mr. Muscles is somewheres in Panama right now. I haven't seen them since the day we got here, tell you the truth. But I'm sure they're going to be, I'll run into them somewhere.
I'm sure they're really pissing off some taxi drivers.
They might be kidnapped like I was today. They might have got out like
they might be kidnapping. You never know with those guys.
Blaze, I believe it. Mr. Muscles.
No, it's true. Mr. Muscles by accident.
Yes. All right. Well, before we start up with some of the adventures, and today we went on a coffee tour, and I have a little video of that. Yes, Angelo, be amazed. I never learned so much about coffee in my life. Ooh la la. Amazing. All right. And Miss Allison Perry's in the house. Krista, if my volume goes out, let me know. Because again, I don't have my microphone over here. I could only pack so much. Steve Templar, yes, kidnapped is a story you don't want to miss. Me and Mrs. Dufresne was kidnapped. Well, we snuck out, but we escaped. But I'll tell that story in a little bit. Krista, I said that. Allison Perry, Mother Teresa's in the house. Thank you for the kind words, Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa, when I put up that story, said that Mother Teresa would be there. Nate's in the house. Nate, great pictures of but your dad's birthday was and I saw I can't wait to meet your dad. I'll just put it that way. Jen Huff's in the house. Gene's in the house. Never see Gene too much, but appreciate you watching, Gene.
I show up sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, that's you.
Consistent. You just come out whenever you want, do whatever you want.
Now look, gang, you're gonna see me. You're gonna see me bend down. I'm not in my regular desk. Like I said, I'm in the suite
You
over
didn't bring
here.
your desk with you?
Show the
No, I
can.
didn't bring my desk, but I'm having a Panama beer right here.
Oh,
I love that can. It's like a
Sure.
green and silver can with that like red and blue shield. It looks really cool. Yeah.
I like that.
And does it taste good?
Not as good as Keystone Light, but it'll do.
You couldn't have brought that with you either, so I think you're good.
No. And I have a story about Panama beer too. Something funny happened last night about that. I have a story about everything. And so much.
Wow.
You got
so much. I got so much mischiefs over here. I swear. Mischiefs.
Oh.
Not just one mischief. Doughboy of Doom. Doughboy of Doom is in the house. Benita's in the house. Krista, we're gonna hear from Travis in a little bit.
Yeah.
In a little bit. And good luck to everything y'all doing in y'all life, Krista.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, busy over there. Y'all want to be.
They're movers and shakers, those Lawlers.
No,
they're moving forward and making
them. They're moving on up over there. Moving on up. All right.
I like Allison's like realistic and grounded approach to international relations. Just sometimes you just got to accept it is what it is. Okay, Harold.
That's exactly. I was kidnapped and I did not have to call the United Nations, the American embassy.
No, it was like a bipartisan kidnapping. I mean, it was just it happened. Yeah, it was not.
Yeah. I was okay.
No need to make a big thing.
And I'll tell you what, we came on a little bit late. I was napping because I'll be honest with you, I'm not used to eating. We usually eat dinner over here. The last 2 days have been about 8 o'clock. No, yeah, about 8 o'clock, I believe, or 7 o'clock our time.
You eat late there.
Well, no, it's early. I don't eat. I usually don't eat till 2 o'clock in the morning. So now I'm eating.
Yeah, that's still late, just not Harold late. Not Harold's perspective.
No, Harold eating that meal at 8 o'clock and pass him right out.
Exactly. Last night.
That time you're done. Especially if you've been drinking too many Panamas.
Exactly.
You're out.
And tequila sunrise. My wife ordered tequila sunrise. I said, "Oh, this tastes good. This tastes good." Before I knew, I was sipping it all. And then she had a pineapple, a vodka, and what is that called?
Grenadine?
Yeah, grenadine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That was good too. And I was sipping that.
And grenadine.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
So yeah, I've been drinking a little bit early, so then I go eat and I'm ready to pass out like on the cruise like the cruise with my pants down below my knees and just bend down over the bed, passed out. But I'll make it. Eating good. Yeah, tonight was grilled salmon. Ooh, very. Now look, gang, I'm over here in Panama at this all-inclusive resort that I won on the Mark and Kelly show. And Kelly and Mark. Kelly goes before Mark. Kelly's the star.
Kelly and Mark.
Yeah.
I would agree. Kelly goes first.
That's right.
Yes, Mark's just after. Yeah. I don't want to.
Could have been anyone.
It's Kelly.
Could have been anyone, Mark. You're lucky.
I don't want to get kicked out.
Mario Lopez.
I know they're gonna call the hotel and make you leave.
Oh my god.
All right. So the resort is let me see. There must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just counting how many people I think in the resort right now with us. Probably about 12 with us at the resort. It's very small, and they said this is busy because I was talking to a couple and they came in August and they said there was only like 4 people, like 2 couples. So it's a very small boutique resort. And it's very nice. I'm going to put videos up and all, and eventually I'm going to make videos and everything else. But very nice. We got here yesterday, all day flying, different places. There's 2 other couple. There's 2 other ladies that won trips from the same thing I did. So it's 3 of us that won trips on Kelly and Mark over here. We rode in the bus from the airport from David. I call it David, but now I know it's David because I was corrected many a times in the airport, running through Panama City Airport in 20 minutes to catch my next flight. And you had to go through immigration, get out of immigration, go back in general public, go back through security, go back. So anyway, I kept on saying, "Where's the David? Where's the David terminal?" He said, "Huh? I'd show him my ticket. David, all right, just tell me where the gate is. Just tell me what I got to do." And that other people that was running with us, so it was a hassle. Intense. So a lot of the people that was in the airplane, two of the other couples, and little gang, I got put in first class. I don't know how this happened on that plane from Panama City to David. We got put in first class, and I was like, oh my goodness. The guy comes. Oh, today we're gonna have this. I mean, they didn't give us no food. It was a very short flight. Of course, that's why they put us on, because it's a short. It wasn't on the 4-hour flight from Houston.
No, yeah, that was a little.
Yeah. It was on the 45-minute little hop but still first class. I messed up all the control. Like they had all kind of little controls hidden for the TV and the little thing for your feet, and I just messed it all up. The guy had to come. I said, "Well, I don't know what I did." The guy was like, I was so embarrassed. Like, what is going on here? The guy had to come show me like I was a 2-year-old, and but it was what it was. So I'm riding with these other people that won the same contest as me, and now listen to this. So I'm asking on the bus ride there. I say, "Okay, y'all won. You know me. I'm gonna talk." And I said, "How many of y'all are sweepers? How many trips y'all won?" And they looked at me like, "What?" I said, "Yeah. How many? Do y'all enter contests a lot?" No.
Wow, they're true winners.
They were winners, unlike me. But you think so? So today, when we were doing the coffee tour, I was talking to one of the winners, the lady again, and we were talking. This is the 4th trip she won from Kelly and Mark, or wow. Kelly and she won originally when it was Kelly and Regis.
Wow.
She's been playing the long game.
Yes.
Yeah, she's been through a lot of co-hosts. Well, and I mean, he was the original, obviously, but like, wow, that's really.
Yes. She said she watches, and when she takes notes and hoping that they call her. And my goodness, and they called her. She won a recliner, and then she won some other stuff, she said, and she won 4. She said she wins a trip every year from Kelly and Mark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: did you ask any of them? Did you say, "Hey, be honest"? Did you just Google the answer?
I told them. I said, "How did y'all win?" And the lady said, "I take notes." And I said, "I just Googled the answer."
Oh, he's such a bad boy.
Did they look at you meanly? Did they were like, "Oh, yeah, I can't believe it."
No.
My girlfriend Dorothy could have been here, and this cheat is here.
Oh my God. And now let's get this. So we asked people, we made friends with some of the people over here, and I heard people talking. They said, "Well, how you found this place?" I'm eating Panama olives.
Oh, even better. Decadent. Okay, sorry.
So I asked, "How y'all found this place?" Or somebody asking somebody. He said, "My wife watches Wheel of Fortune, and somebody was winning a trip from Wheel of Fortune on this place, and we looked it up and said, hey, we want to go there." So all this, they must get all their business from people that watch game shows and now they talk to everybody, but there you go. So before we get too far into the stories, I got some story. I want to tell a story about the airplane, and I want to tell a story about me being kidnapped, and I want to tell a story about how I got a taxi driver mad at me, amongst other things.
So many stories.
But guess what? as soon as I arrived, as soon as I walked through this door over here, oh my goodness. And I got a story. I forgot all about this. I got a story about how I think I destroyed the bus they used from the airport to the resort. How Harold Dufresne.
Yeah, the bus from the airport to the resort. The whole bus.
The resort bus. The resort bus.
The shuttle.
The shuttle. I think I ruined their shuttle, but I'll tell that story.
Did you rewire the bus so they have to go above 50 miles an hour the whole time?
I had so much stuff happen to me. I forgot about this story, and this was so embarrassing when it happened, and I forgot about it. I was thinking I was trying to put it out of my mind, and this is a good one. This is
great.
A good one.
So tell it to us now.
I'll tell you. You want that one? I'll tell you. Then we'll find out what.
Yeah, please just tell us this real quick first.
All right. So the bus picks us when we get to the airport in the vid. The bus, the guy comes. He has a sign for the resort, and you go tell him who you are. He has like 3 people. So we get in the resort bus. So I get in. I'm sitting in the middle seat, and the daughter and mom comes in, and the mom was the one who won the trip. The little girl was about 12. And you could tell the little girl was intimidated because her mom would have to sit in the front. So I volunteered. I said, I'm going to sit in the front so you and your daughter, could sit together right here, being a nice guy. So I went sit in the front, put on my seatbelt. So we're riding, get to the resort. I come to take off my seatbelt. And I plugged the seatbelt into a wrong thing. I couldn't. I looked down.
How?
It was. I don't know what it was. It looked like a seatbelt thing, and I clicked it, not noticing. I clicked it in. I'm riding, and I get to the resort, and I look down. I can't get it undone. I'm looking down, and I see, and then like the seatbelt thing, the real one has like a red button that you press, and it releases. Yes. Well, this one was stuck in something else. I don't know what I stuck it into. And I was pulling, and man, I was panicking. I said, "Oh crap! What I did?" So everybody gets out the bus. Mrs. Dufresne's getting out the bus. Mrs. Dufresne's yells like said,
"Yeah, she's coming." Yeah,
no, she says, "Aren't you coming down? What are you waiting on?"
I know. You're like, I'm stuck.
I said, I'm stuck.
Get you out.
So I said, I'm stuck. And oh Lord, how to start this? And then so the driver, the guy comes. He can't get it undone.
Oh my God!
He loosens it up, and I have to slip out of that thing and
get the slide down.
I'm glad you were able to slip out. I thought they were gonna have to cut it.
Me too, but
they probably will ultimately have to cut it.
I thought you were gonna cut it sneaky.
He's an honest gentleman.
If I'd had the scissors, I really would have.
Yeah, I would have.
That's right, Allison. That's exactly what happened. It was like,
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was just gonna keep walking right into her hotel room. I don't know him.
Oh my goodness.
She said, "Hi, it's me, Diane Cunningham. I don't know who this other man is, who this guy."
Yeah, she stole someone else's ID off the bus.
Oh my God. So I broke that. So
ruined the shuttle.
Yeah, I even forgot about that story. But anyway, but anyway, the point is, I walked in the resort finally after I slipped out of that, after I did a Houdini trick and got out of that seat belt. And the receptionist gave us a paper to fill out, and I started filling it out. And all of a sudden, she says, "Oh, you're Mr. Dufresne," and I said, "Yes." She said, "What's Travis spinning?"
Oh. I thought she was going to say, "I heard you broke the bus."
I know. You're the one who broke the seatbelt.
Everyone's been talking about it.
Well, why don't we see what's Travis spinning?
Now it's time for the question everyone's asking. What's Travis spinning?
I can't sing, Mrs. I can't sing. What was that? Anyway, Mrs. Dufresne's right there, and I think I'm waking her up. So I gotta be more quiet.
Yeah, we're gonna see a shoe fly at his head soon.
Yeah.
Bacala.
She just turned up her noise machine. All right.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a light air conditioner going on behind you.
Oh.
See, I was gonna do this in the happy hour room, but there's no internet in there. Like I can't get no internet in there. So
you gotta go in the bathtub.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Maybe I will. I'd go out on the porch, but the wind's blowing some mad right now. I could have. There's no way.
Yeah, that'll sound like a lot more than a sound machine.
You gotta get a flippers and a yellow rain slicker, and sit in the bathtub.
Oh, like all that. Yeah.
Yeah, like Pierre Escargot.
I thought you were telling him to get in the ocean.
Yeah,
oh, that'd be cute. That'd be fun.
Kind of late.
Yeah.
A little ocean stream.
If it gets bad, I'll go sit down in the toilet and just do the show from there. And
oh, I don't know if we want to. I mean, that's Angela's gimmick. That's not your thing.
I'll keep my.
Yeah, you keep it clean. We save the toilet for Angela.
Yeah. All right, gang. So let's find out what's Travis spinning.
All right, let's roll it.
All right.
Chat gang, it's your buddy Travis again with What's Travis Spinning. This week I'm spinning 1983's Subhumans, The Day the Country Died. It came out 42 years ago in January, so it's probably one of my favorite anarcho-punk albums, and it's considered a classic punk album, so it's got a bunch of dystopian vibes, and with some of the things that are going on in the world now, I think it fits. And it was released by themselves on their own record label, Blurg. So if you like punk rock, if you like anarcho-punk rock, definitely check out this album. It's super good. So see you again, guys, next week with What's Travis Spinning.
Very, very good. Thank you, Mr. Lawler. Thank you, Mr. Lawler. Mr. Lawler.
Have you guys seen them live?
What's that?
Have you guys seen them live?
No, I haven't even heard their albums.
I was gonna say,
I don't.
This is one that I've not heard, but based on the criteria of the description, I think I'll probably check out.
There you go. I'll check it out too. I never heard it. I've never heard it.
It's definitely my style of punk music that I like. It's pretty specific,
Absolutely,
so it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Angela, did you
They
see
don't
them
like
live?
pop punk, Harold.
Yeah,
They only like the raw stuff.
I saw when they were like older, but okay.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Well, there's two Subhumans, isn't there?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you can tell us. We don't know.
That's the only one I know with that logo.
There's a Canadian one and I think an English one.
I think you're right. I believe you're right. Yeah, we have to check Spotify and see if that's correct. Hey, look at that! It's Paul Tucker coming in over here.
We should have like a sound when he comes on that.
Quack quack.
Quack.
Affleck. Oh well, thank you, Travis. You got to give us your patented wave there. I know it was last minute, so I got to give us a little patented wave. Yeah. All right, thank you, Travis. So, gang, let's talk about. Let me tell y'all a couple of stories, and then I'm gonna show y'all a video too. So, when we got in the plane in New Orleans, we're ready to take off. And all of a sudden, I feel and hear, and not only me, everybody in the plane hears like a big boom, and the whole plane shook. I mean, it shook.
Really shook.
Oh my goodness. So I'm like, I told Mrs. D, I said, look, either we hit something backing up, because we were kind of almost about ready to back up. I said, either we hit something or something hit us. Something's going on. And sure enough, we're sitting there. Here comes the captain. I have something to report. I guess what is it called? The Tormac machine or something that pushes the plane, whatever it was called, hit the the front of the plane. I guess they didn't line it up right, so the machine banged into the front of the plane and it shook us all up. And I'm like, oh crap! I said, I said, "Hey, I said, hey, we got a half hour in Houston to catch our plane. We're going to be late for sure." And the captain says, the mechanics got to come and check it out, make sure it's safe to fly. Oh, great. With everything going on in this country, right? With the plane situation.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you don't got to tell me I was scared for you.
Yeah. And so we waited. He said, we're going to be delayed. Oh. But they came, checked it out, and mechanic cleared it. And I think it took longer for them to do the paperwork because after the mechanic comes, he said it's clear. But
then you had to wait.
Yeah, there's always that thought in the back of your mind. Is it really clear? Or is did they not see something in that hit or what? But we made it on time in Houston. So that was good. That's
just a scratch.
Yeah, just a little fender bender.
Right.
Shake the whole plate up.
Rear end. That's so scary. I'm glad it was on time and no damage, like.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, I didn't know, Doughboy, that is what the in-flight drinks are for, but it was 7 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't going to.
Can I ask you, how long is that flight from New Orleans to Houston? It's pretty close.
They said an hour and 23 minutes. I said, there ain't no way it's going to take an hour and 23 minutes.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, that seems kind of long.
We left 15 minutes late, I believe, or 20 minutes late, and we still were early. So,
okay. Yeah, so they were just banking on, like, giving you extra time, I guess.
Yeah. Few times, and that's a 45-minute flight at the most.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured, an hour or less. Yeah,
that's you drive that in 5 hours, so a flight is nothing, So we had started off like that, and then so we had it's look, this resort is really nice. You have three, they feed you, and Gene and Andrew, I think Angela put on the other page too. The food is really first class. I mean, the service is first class.
Very gourmet.
Yeah.
Spoon smear on the plate.
Oh yeah. When they put your knife, they put it like standing up, like fancy, like not laying down flat, standing up, so it's fancy. And then like every time they serve you a salad, they take your fork and they bring you a new fork. So that's fancy. That's fancy eating right there.
They don't make you wipe the ranch dressing off with the napkin.
What? It was today. And I had that Mediterranean. I had a Mediterranean salad. And let me send myself a picture. I'll show it. I'll show the Mediterranean salad.
It's not right there.
It's an Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Instagram. I could bring it up right there on Instagram.
Like it looks like they cut up a tomato and then tried to reform it back into a tomato, and that's what that salad looked like. But it looked really good. It was cool.
Yes, that was for lunch today, and let me share the screen right here.
Definitely very fancy looking food.
Yes, and there you go, right here. That was
it's like they made a caprese salad almost, and then just like squished it back into the shape of a tomato, and then it has that like lettuce, cucumber, and tomato slices on top. That looks really good.
One I love it has like 5 black olives around it.
Oh yeah, like a little flower. Yeah.
So the dressing was like a Italian kind of dressing, honey. Oh my God, that was. I don't know what kind of, I don't know where they got it. It might have been store bought. Who knows? But I mean,
it's so good.
It was so good. I'm like licking up everything. Not licking up. I'm using my fork for every little last drop.
Don't lie. You flipped. You were
no, I had the plate like this, and Mrs. D said, "Don't you dare lick that."
She's like, "Please, it's the first day. Don't lick the plate."
I'm like, I wasn't gonna lick the plate. I'm just trying to get every drop. Okay. She was like, yeah, that's called licking the plate. You're trying to get every drop.
Every one drop.
Every drop, and one drop will do you. So yeah, the food has been fantastic. Service has been fantastic. They have happy hour, and they come in the little room. I'll show a video in 1 second too. I have a video of that, and in fact, let's play it. I believe I got it lined up real fast.
Hook it up.
I played it on social media, but I'll play it again on here, just because. And
I
then
probably didn't see it. I've been like on and
Right.
off social media lately, so
I understand. That's why I'm going to play it on here. So let's see me at happy hour today. And this was tonight. Okay. Right after show chat, it's happy hour. And look at Mrs. D over here getting happy with her drinks over here. She has vodka with pineapple juice and what else? What's that? I don't know what it is, but ooh, it's good. It's good. Man, I could almost drink all of that, but I ain't gonna drink Mrs. D's drink. I'm drinking Panama beer, gang. It's happy hour in this room, and I guess everybody's getting happy over here. I guess. I'm happy. I'm entering contests on my computer. I'm happy. But after show chat game, again, we're having fun. Mrs. D, you had fun? We tasted coffee. Yummy. Look at his face. It just looked like yummy coffee face. Yummy. Guess how you have to slurp coffee. Ooh. I'm choking on air. All right, after show chat peeps. That's all I got to report. Gotta go eat dinner later, but we'll see everybody live tonight, 9 p.m. Oh wait, you're watching this on the show, so you know what time it is on the show anyway. Oh well, later. All right, so
you were really channeling a Beta Man at the end there.
Oh yeah. You better drink that coffee hot.
oh, wait till y'all see this coffee video.
I can't wait. Yeah, that was a funny face you made.
I want to see that video. Let's do it.
Oh.
So, yes, we went to a coffee tour today. We were going to do zip lining today, but it was kind of windy, so we decided the last minute.
I want to see the zip lining.
The superhero zip line or just the
Oh,
regular?
just regular.
Oh
Just
man.
regular.
Hey Harold, by the way, I've never seen you drink liquor before.
Oh,
That was
never.
just
First time I've ever seen you drink like a drink.
that was just pineapple juice there, Angelo. That was it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wink.
Harold likes to get a refreshing juice, a refreshing midday juice to recharge
With
his
a fresh
energy.
squeeze.
Yes.
It was very tasty. I'll tell you that. I could if I know I can't drink those kind of fruity drinks because it'll make me, even if I drink too many, I know it's going to make me sick. So,
Oh,
Yeah, what's
Can't
full of
take-
sugar?
yeah,
Yeah, totally.
yeah,
That'll make you sick whether or not there's booze in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I,
it's full of sugar.
yeah, one glass even of juice is
One
enough.
glass,
for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so we went on the coffee tour. Let's talk about the coffee tour before I talk about getting kidnapped and getting the
I'm excited.
taxi driver getting mad at me. So one of the excursions you could do is the coffee tour, and that's what we decided to do. And a lot of people were doing it, and so we went. Guy picked us up, and he, giving us the tour, showing us coffee beans, and all rigmarole. Not rigmarole. It was very interesting. It was worth. It's worth the drive. You got to drive up way in the mountains for this coffee tour. Okay. This area over here is, and I've seen it already before in other countries, but it always amazes me. You have a lot of people walking on the side of the road over here. Like
Mhm.
like we're driving up the mountain, like, I mean, nothing around. Like maybe every once in a while you see a little house, but people are still walking on the side of the road, on the side of the mountain. I'm like, where are these people? Angelo, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It might be like
Philippines, huh?
just like I figured it was just like
Oh yeah.
that.
You see people burning like garbage and stuff. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like wondering where they're coming from, what they're doing, but I'm sure they have houses that you can't see probably. And,
Oh
um,
yeah.
and it's probably a poorer country, and people, they're living and they don't have vehicles. And even way up high in the mountains, there's bus stops for them. I'm like, I can't believe a bus gets up here, but they have them, I guess. So we get to the coffee tour. We do the coffee tour. Then it comes the tasting. Okay. So it comes the tasting part of the coffee tour. Now, if you don't know Harold Dufresne, I'm not a big coffee
No
drinker.
energy drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I've drink I drank coffee before, of course, many years ago. I stay away from it. I just don't like the taste of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So um so here's let's see which one I'm gonna show first.
I can't wait to see. Your disgust.
All right, let's see. Let me see what this one is. I'm gonna make sure I play one. All right, so let's see what this one is. I want to make sure. Uh, all right, so I want to show the 428 first. All right, so first off, when they pour your coffee, they pour the hot water in the coffee ground. It makes a foam. So the guy has to show us before you can taste the coffee, you got to remove the foam, right? I guess that's what they
Yeah.
told us.
Give him a sec.
So we'll find out. How do you do that? Let's see.
Okay.
Hot water. Let me show you in that side. Both spoons. You're open and then you're close. And that foam in the coffee tasting
Wow.
gives you a bitter flavor. In that tasting, you need your cup the more clear are possible to describe in the best way. With both spoons like this.
All right. Well, let's, Mrs. D, I'll let you clear this out, okay? Clear out that foam for us. Oh, you're doing a good job there. Left a little foam. 2 spoons now. Get that foam out.
You're lucky she don't hit you in the head with that spoon.
Mrs. D's doing a good job getting that foam out. Excellent. All right, Mrs. D. Let's see her do this. Ooh, it's like taking the grease off of a gumbo. That's how you do it when you have a gumbo. You take that grease out. Good job, Mrs. D. You're an expert. All right, so there you go. It's just like taking the grease out of a gumbo.
It
There
is.
you go. Yes. They make anything with grease. You know how that is. You got to skim the top of that grease. All right. So we took the foam out and we're ready to partake in the tasting. So let's partake in the tasting, shall we? And now, gang, there's a certain way you would think tasting coffee. You're gonna that's good. Or if you're using a spoon, you just go like a spoon. No, that's not the way to do it. So let's see. I forget what the guy's name is. Brekel or something. I don't know. But anyway, let's see how he shows you how to taste coffee the professional way. So,
Oh, he doesn't want to learn.
well, I'm not going to play it till Angelo's here because I want to make sure that Angelo knows how to taste
I
coffee.
think my camera won't focus. Sorry. Oh, he's back. Hello.
Well, it is windy out here, and he's outside the resort over here.
I know he's getting blown away.
Yeah. All right. So, Angelo, I didn't want to show how to sip coffee to taste it without you here. So
Thanks, Harold.
let's check it out.
All right.
Hot water. Let me show you in that side. both spoons.
Oh wait,
You open.
never mind. Excuse me one
It
second.
was really satisfying watching him skim that coffee.
It really was. He
And
really.
then went around the outside and got them together and skimmed it all out. It was interesting.
He's a professional.
Clearly,
He's a
it's a professional unbitterer of coffee.
I hope I get it right. I hope this is the right one. Here we go.
Of noise. Sometimes your mom say don't slurp the soup because it's bad education. But here in the coffee tasting, you need to make a lot of noise. With your spoon, you take a small amount of coffee, and then you slurp like this. Keep it 5 seconds in your mouth. Clean your spoon in the hot water, and try another coffee. And again, you need to make a lot of noise. No, it's true. Yeah, it's like in the wine tasting. In the wine tasting that people make, because you need to oxygen to have more information. It's the same with the coffee. You need to search the acidity, body, and aftertaste. Or you can do the easy way, like a hot sancocho. You take a small amount and. Okay, guys.
Okay.
The geisha is.
All right. Well,
It's different. Right?
Mrs. D, I want to see you do that slurping. I'm going to check you out first.
Here's coffee.
Here we go. Do a good slurp.
I forgot to hold it for 5 seconds.
All right. I'm going to give it a shot. Is it hot?
No.
All right. Here we go. Gang, I'm not no coffee drinker. This is the
That's a lot.
Pacamero. Oh, it is. Better put a little bit back. All right. Let's see how I can do it.
Okay, some coffees
Tastes like
have
coffee.
more acidity. The acidity is what you feel the coffee
I
in
don't
the
know,
beginning.
gang.
For example,
There's
Pacamama
the bourbon.
have a lot of citrus notes or like fruity notes here in the front of your
All right.
mouth.
Let's move on. Let me try this geisha.
Java also have more
Let
acidity.
me try this geisha.
Bourbon is more
Let me try this
more
geisha.
plain or more intense
What's wrong?
in the beginning.
Now, gang, this geisha, whatever they want to call it, in Dubai, the coffee is $400 a cup of coffee. In Australia, it's $350. $350, and there's like a 2-month waiting list to have a cup of this coffee. Okay, so they claim.
This sounds like the jeans with the burger now.
Ooh, we just talked about that. The burger jeans.
Oh well, let's see what I think of this $400 coffee right over here.
No?
And the body's holding.
All right, let me try this.
At the end.
Let me try this geisha. That's supposed to be so expensive. $400 a cup in Dubai. Let's see how this is. Somebody pays $400 for that. They're nuts. Okay? They're nuts. I'm going to tell you the truth. Give me some Keystone Light instead. That would be better than that.
Different, right? You love coffee?
All right. Gang, that's enough.
And that is
done.
this is very good.
Give me a Keystone Light.
This is
instead.
surprisingly good.
Oh my god. Damn, Harold. You didn't taste the flavors?
No, they had some guy on the side of me. He was supposed to be like a coffee egg. He was like, "Oh, this one I could taste the fruitiness." I said, "They don't taste the same. They taste like crap. What are you talking about?" I didn't say that to him, but that's what I thought. It is, and you know it's bad. Like Mrs. Dufresne likes coffee, but the way she likes coffee, she likes a little cream, a little sugar. So even her, you know, if you're not used to drinking that strong coffee,
Yeah, that's like serious coffee for real.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, but what are you gonna do? But it was interesting. The guy was interesting. He was a good little tour guy, and I tried coffee. $400 bag coffee. Now they don't. They were selling it. Of course, we're not in Dubai, so they sell it over there for a bargain, $26 a pound.
Damn.
And people bought coffee. Me and the only ones on the bus that did buy no coffee were me and Mrs. Dufresne. And yeah. And the girl who won the trip and her daughter, the one I gave my seat to before I got locked into my seatbelt, they bought 10 bags of coffee. So it must be good. It's just
Wow, that's an investment.
Now, see,
Wow.
after you put the 10 bags, I wish I could have a sip.
man, it was coffee.
That's really crazy.
Or coffee.
10 bags.
I forgot about
I know. I don't know how they're gonna bring it home. They must have it. I wouldn't be able to
They
fit it
said
home.
this isn't even as much as a cup would cost in Dubai.
I
10
bet
bags.
She probably wants to sell it on eBay. That's what he's.
That's all I can think when anyone buys something that much.
Yeah, but you know, I don't want to go on about the coffee too much, but it really is amazing. A lot of those coffee fields are like on a hill, and they handpick every one, you know. So and he showed how you have to twist and make sure, because if you mess up that branch, that knocks out 4 years of coffee, you know, harvesting right there. So these workers are on the hill, like he said, cramped up on a steep hill picking coffee, you know, and it's really amazing. And then they put it all in a bag, and they have these 300-pound bags, and they put it on their back and carry it to the, you know, to the buildings. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I couldn't do it, but I think he said they get paid. A good picker, he said, makes about $350 a week. That's what he said. About $350.
Well, I hope they see some of that $350 a cup.
Yeah.
Or 26 pound at least.
it's their bar.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so that was our little coffee tour. I'm just reading some of this. Oh, and he gave us a good thing too. When they, and I won't go, like I said, I won't go on about coffee, but I'm going to go on. One more thing. Like whenever it goes in the machine, all the good coffee beans go to the bottom and all the trash comes to the top. And you would think they would throw away that trash, but people buy it. And guess what they make? Instant coffee. So if you drink instant coffee, you're getting the trash from the top.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you like instant coffee, then you're getting the trash coffee, according to him. Well, and you're paying 50 cents a cup for that one.
Is that why it tastes like butts most of the time?
What's that?
I said, is that why it tastes like butt most of the time? It's bad. I don't know. I like coffee. I definitely don't think it tastes like bad, but I don't like it straight up. So I don't know how I would have did it a coffee tasting like that. And anytime I've had instant coffee, it's certainly, I guess, again, you could get better ones, and then maybe it's the worst of the best. So it's still pretty good, you know? Like,
yeah.
But I don't know. It's not. It's usually like at that point I'll get my caffeine from a different source. The only reason I drink coffee is because I like it.
Yeah. The and Mrs. D too, but you know, you could have, like she said, man, they would have let us put some cream in there, but then probably that guy would have been no,
totally. And it's true. Like if you're a true appreciator of coffee, you want to taste it like that. But I'm with Mrs. D. Give me a little bit of milk or cream and a little bit of sugar, and then it's like, oh, it tastes so good. Yeah.
That's how Mrs. D likes it too. But it was very good. It was a good tour. Yeah, Mother Teresa. I think a lot of people do, but some people like it straight like that, I guess. But I'm not, you know. But anyway, so we did that, and then we and this is the part, gang. This is the part that I got kidnapped. Okay, so get ready. Call your neighbors. They might want to hear this story about Harold Dufresne getting kidnapped in Boquete, Panama. So me and Mrs. Dufresne this morning, after we ate breakfast, had a little omelet, feeling good. We said, let's take a taxi to the city. It's just down the hill, the city. But I can't walk. I'm not down the mountain. So I'm not going to walk down the mountain. You know, it's a good walk. And it's like $5 for the taxi ride. So I said, I want to go buy some pickles and olives. Spoiler. I don't think they eat pickles over here in Panama. I didn't see no pickles at all over here.
That's interesting, but a lot of olives.
A lot of olives, but no pickles. We went to two different. I take that back. I went to two different supermarkets. There was no pickles on the shelf, but in the second supermarket, where they had like a little deli, right on top of the deli, they had a pickle jar that they could serve your pickle. And I wanted that pickle so bad, and Mrs. Dufresne did not let me get it. She said, "No, you're gonna get sick from a pickle." No, but I should have listened to her. But again, I don't want to be on the toilet all day, so maybe it was a better thing that I did it. But I did get the olive. So we're walking around town, looking around, and all of a sudden, me and Mrs. Dufresne's walking this one area, and we hear a band playing. A band. And they sounded pretty darn good. You know, the band sounded good. And Carolyn said, "Man, they must have a band practicing or something." I said, "Well, let's go check it out." You know, so like we were in like this back alley, even we went, you know, back alley. And I mean, some of these areas in the city, it's like any other city. Crime is not bad over here, he said. It's one of the safest cities, but it's still kind of spooky walking in a back alley.
A back alley could be scary. There's ghosts too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we hear this music, so we're walking. And man, we walk in this building, the doors are open. Most doors over here are open. And there's a band playing. And they sound hot. They sound great. In fact, I got video of that.
Oh.
So yeah, let's
check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out. So let me email this to myself.
Okay,
so,
sounds good.
So this band is playing, and I don't want to spoil it till you see the video. So give me 1 second. It won't take but a second. It's a very short video.
Back alley band. You
A back alley.
This is not sounding kidnapping. This is sounding like very not kidnapping. I gotta say, this sounds like you kidnapping yourself. I gotta be honest.
It's called Curiosity Kills Harold Dufresne.
Yeah.
I'm too nosy. That's my problem. When I go visit these cities, I'm too nosy for my own. You know, I'm too nosy. I got to know what's going on.
You're just too nosy, period. But especially when you're exploring.
Yeah, when I'm exploring, I want to see everything. You know, if I smell something, I want to go see what it is.
Can I ask you something while your video's uploading?
How's
I remember this was like something that we were like constantly figuring out. How's the bathroom situation? Have you guys found good bathrooms? Like while you were in the city and like doing the tour and stuff, like do they have a lot of bathrooms available?
I avoid now in the coffee plantation. It's a nice building. So
it's like a touristy place. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
I did not try to use the bathroom in the city. I'll be honest with you.
No, and that's I just like has you guys had to go, or have you been good and you haven't had a problem yet? Really?
I went to the bathroom at the airport in David.
Okay.
And that had a lot to be desired.
Gotcha. Yes, not your highest rated bathroom. Gotcha.
Yes. Okay. In fact, I think whenever I finished and I was zipping up my fly, I think it was open to the public, and I think everybody had
wow. So that was open air toilets. Wow, that's interesting. Well, you began your explanation pretty instantly.
They had a wall, but like if you go at the right angle, like the people waiting for their visitors.
Totally, it's like real close. Yeah, I've definitely seen bathrooms like, and it's just like that's close. They don't know little corridor like.
Yeah, you could see a lot over there.
So glad I asked about the bathroom. Thank you.
All right, so let me make sure this is the video. So we walk in, and here's the band. I took video of the band playing. So let's see the video of the band playing. I don't know which one's the longer one, but might play both of them. 255. Let me see what the 256 is. Okay. All right. So. Oh, this one I wanted to show you because you see the guy in the orange in the back right here, the older guy. This song, I'm not joking. This song must have lasted 10 minutes. And I'm not exaggerating. This same song lasted about 10 minutes. And I want you to see the guy in the orange. I don't know if you could see him right there in the orange. He was an older guy.
Mhm.
He did not stop for 10 minutes. He did not stop for 10 minutes. So let's watch it. So that guy did not stop for 10 minutes. So good enough. If in case you didn't know, we ended up in a church. Okay. So we were.
I can read it on the website. It says Ministries of Spirit in Spanish. I'm like, uh-oh.
So we're in a church and we're standing in the back just watching. And here comes this gentleman. Well dressed. I don't know if he was the preacher. He was hugging everybody. He was shaking hands with everybody. Nice dress, nice hair. And he comes up to me and Mrs. Dufresne. He said, "Oh, welcome." I said, "Yeah, thank you." He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "Louisiana, United States." And he gives the sign of the cross. And he said, "Oh, God bless, hallelujah." You know, like Jesus gave us a miracle by bringing you here. All right. Like, it's a miracle. Y'all made it in my church, whatever.
He doesn't
So I'm
know.
like, yeah. So he's like, "Oh, yeah." So the guy just stands there right next to us. So me and Mrs. Dufresne were like, okay. And people come and shake his hand. Then he tells me something else. He said, "Oh, go, please go over there." Like go. He was pointing to the chairs. He said, "Please go sit down." I'm like, oh. I pretend like I didn't know what he was saying. so I told Mrs. Dufresne, "All right, it's time to go." But here he comes. He grabs me by the shoulder, He takes me by the elbow and shoulder, Not forcefully, but he wants me to go sit down in his church, okay? So he goes, "Oh, look, there's two seats." He walked us, escorted us, right? No, Allison Perry did not ask with Travis Spinning. So that's right, Nate. Harold Dufresne, the blessing from God. So he makes me and Carolyn sit down, and I think that's Gene. I took a picture for you. Like, guess where I'm at? Like, you saw people standing up behind me and everything else, and like me and Mrs. Dufresne's in the middle now. Now I'm thinking, all right, this song's gonna end. I don't know when it's gonna end. It went on forever, but this preacher's gonna come up, or pastor, whatever he is, and he'll probably make a big deal that me and Mrs. Dufresne's there. He might make us go up on the stage or something. I don't know what he's gonna do. Now we were gonna go, but the guy was standing up, like we were sitting down in the middle, and the guy was just standing up, like right there at the door, like he's the doorman or something. I couldn't leave, we couldn't leave. Like, he's there, like, not mean, but you could tell he would have been heartbroken if me and Mrs. Dufresne walked out or something, like we were forced to stay there.
Like mild intimidation.
Oh my, yes, totally. So man, I keep on looking back there, and he kind of keeps on looking at me. And I'm looking behind me. Sometimes I take my phone out, and I'm like I'm looking like this, like with the camera reversed, like to see if he's still there.
Like a mirror.
Yeah, like a mirror, So finally, I'm looking back, and I see him walking. He went to talk to another person in the congregation, and his back was turned. And I said, "Mrs. Dufresne," I said, "this is our kettle. Let's go. Let's get out of here before he sees." So we hurry and get out. And man, his back still turned, man. I'm just not running, but I'm going pretty fast pace to get out of there, not looking back. Like, if he would have came out the door and started yelling, I would have just took off running.
Hey, I don't think he's gonna chase you like you're a shoplifter. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know about some of these churches, Gene. You never know. You never know.
Amen.
So that was our little adventure getting kidnapped in church. No, actually, we weren't kidnapped, but it was still, it's a fun adventure. Now, I told Gene after that, I said, that's the curse of looking like a normal person. People think I'm normal. People think I'm normal. They don't know me.
Harold, you need a spiky bracelet or something.
I know. I need to dress up like Blaze and just walk around is what I need to do. Yeah,
I don't think they would have hassled Blaze.
He would have said, "There's the door,"
or they would have put him right up on stage and tried to exorcise his demons. I don't know, one of the two.
Thank goodness that song played forever, because if that song would have played forever, he probably would have went up and he was gonna call us up or something. I just had I just knew something he would. I knew he had something up his sleeve. I knew he had something up his sleeve, but we escaped. We escaped, and that's just like
Hallelujah.
That's just like a guy I met over here, a real nice guy. I mean, we were laughing at happy hour. He's a really super nice guy, but he was treating me like I'm normal. Asking me what I do, and I'm telling him, and he come to find out he's retired law enforcement, but he goes on all these shows like law enforcement shows and all. Like he said, Nancy. I don't watch none of that, so I don't know what kind of shows these are. Nancy Grace, and he speaks on those shows about cases and all. So I don't know what Again, I don't watch none of those shows, so I don't know. And so he starts talking to me and all, acting like I'm normal. And here I am in a Mr. Muscles and after show chat shirt over here, and I'm like trying to hide it, kind of, like.
You'll be proud of our characters.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but oh, that would have been great. Oh, can you imagine? I should have called Mr. Muscles. I don't know where was Mr. Muscles when you needed him to help you out. So we get in a taxi after that church incident to go back to the resort. So I get in, I tell the guy, first off, I say it wrong. It's Los Establos. And I've been saying Los Estradas. Okay, and you know me, I can't say that. I say it wrong. Los Estradas. So I tell
close.
I'm thinking of Eric Estrada, but anyway. Los Estrados. So anyway, I tell the taxi guy, I said, can you take us to Los Estradas? And I don't know how you say mountains in Spanish, but I'm assuming he said mountains in Spanish. What's that?
Montañas.
Okay, maybe that. He said something. I don't know what he said. I said, yeah. So I'm thinking maybe he don't know where it's at, or maybe he's gonna bring us to the right place. But I kind of knew where it was. So I'm watching. I'm in the back. It was an older taxi driver, and he driving us up there. And in my mind, I don't know why, I thought he passed it up. All right, I thought he passed. I didn't think the guy knew where he was going, and I thought he passed up the driveway for the resort. And I tell him, no, stop.
I am stressed already. You already told him the wrong thing, and now you're yelling at the guy. Stressful.
So I tell him, you passed it up. I didn't say it mean, but I said, I think you passed it up. I think it was it. He said, no. I said, no, it was back there. So he puts it in reverse down this mountain, and business due for Indies. Like, she's freaking out because we're going backwards down a mountain.
This is crazy. This is so stressful.
So we get to the place where I think it is, where the driveway is. It's some old shack. It's not even. So So he's getting ready to turn in the driveway, and I'm like, no, that's the wrong place. I was wrong.
He said, "I'm gonna leave you at this old shack because you made me go down this mountain."
So he I don't know what he said. He said something, and he was like making fun of me, like you're local. What do you know what you're doing? You're crazy. Getting mad at me, saying I was crazy. Oh, local, I said, I'm
I
sorry.
kind of don't disagree with him at that point.
I'm sorry. All right. So he brought us, and I said, "Look, man, I'm sorry. I said, I should have listened to you. I said, I always trust the locals. I said, I'm sorry." So I gave him a $3 tip. The taxi ride was $5. $3 is more than half the taxi ride. I mean, the $3 is probably pretty good. Probably good. But so
Local.
the local pastors are against me. The local taxi drivers are against me. I'm not able to go nowheres around here. Next time I go in town,
That one, Harold.
next time I go in town, they have a picture of Harold Dufresne. Do not
In all the
wanted.
taxis, yeah, they got your picture up there already.
Oh, it'd be hard to get a taxi now. I could just imagine. I've never been called crazy by a taxi driver before, and he was adamant too. Like, oh no.
Yeah, he was not. He was sure about it.
I know he insulted me. I didn't know what he said, but that's right. That's exactly what he probably said there, Nate. That's exactly what he said. Oh well. Oh well. I thought I was right. That's what I get. And that's just on day one. Just think all the fun I'm gonna have on day 2.
Oh my God.
End up in jail. Oh well. All right, gang. So that's what happened on my trip so far. There you go. The good, the bad, and the
All
ugly.
right, there you go. That's pretty packed.
It is for one day, and I ain't even talk about happy hour. Oh, and I ain't even talk about the beer, Panama. Last night, I was in it over here. I'm gonna do a little tour video and all that. I just have time to do it yet. But you go in that kitchen area, and there's a fridge, and it's full of beer and soft drinks and water, and they even have a jar of olives. I'll go help myself to olives in the kitchen over there. Mhm. And so last night I've been drinking a lot of these Panamas, and this guy comes. I'll go in there, and the group that they have a group from Atlanta and Georgia and Florida. We became friends with them. They're nice people. But last night when I went to get me a Panama beer, he said, "Oh wait," and my nose is running. He said, "You're the one drinking all the Panama beer?" I said, "I like it." He said, "Oh, you should try the Balboa beer, the other one." He said, "It's a little bit stronger. I bet you would like that one." I'm thinking to myself, "You just don't want me to drink the Panama beer, don't you?"
Yeah, they're trying to get you off of it. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, you should try that other one. You're gonna hate it, but you should try it.
Yeah, you don't like a strong beer, but you're gonna like that one. So yeah, he's trying to get me out of it, and it's like I grabbed me a Panama instead. Then I went back later. Then
Walk by him with all your whole hands full of Panamas.
I went to get me another Panama, and they were in there again. But I talked to them, and he was cool after that. They said because they knew I was from Louisiana, and I said, yeah, I was talking to them, and I said, I try to hide my accent, because I do a YouTube. Nobody ever paid attention. I said, you would do a YouTube show. No, they even they listen, like even they listen to me. But anyway, and I said, yeah, for business, I like it. He said, well, you don't do a good job. said, you talk more Cajun than your wife. I said, really? He said, yeah, you don't do a good job hiding it. I said, well,
I would agree with that. You do talk more Cajun than her, but you are more Cajun than her. Like, you should talk more Cajun than her.
yeah. So I said, oh, I gave him an example. Yeah, but I could say, oh, shy, and they made them laugh. So they were all good today. And two of the ladies want to become sweepers now. You know me.
Oh
I
yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely. Especially if did they win one? Did they win to get there?
no,
Oh no, they're just there as a group.
yeah, and so yeah, so he could have get my. So today, what I did, because I knew last night they ran out of Panama. So today, every time I went in that little kitchen area, I'd go do something. I'd grab me a Panama, grab me a couple of Panama. I have a little ice chest cooler. Stacked them in there, kept them in my shower in the cooler right there. That way I have a Panama. Because I went in there a while ago, it was empty. I said, ha, see that? I stashed it. No wonder it's empty. Harold Dufresne took them out. Let me get myself into trouble.
Yep. At least put your disguises on before you take more.
Do what?
Get your alter egos, your non-existent alter egos, to your friends who you brought with you. Get them to help you sell some beers.
Yeah. Anyway, whenever come to find out that family, the ladies are all cousins, so they all met over here for their trip, and they were taking a family picture. But Harold Dufresne, he said, I said after they took their family picture, I said what? Um, um, I'm not your friends. I said we're not your friends. We can't get in your picture. Oh, that's the bear. I don't want to show that. So of course, I got me and Mrs. Dufresne. I said, "Come on, let's get in there. Let's take a picture." Well, we're not your friends. We're not your family. So I got in their family picture.
Harold, you would.
Hey,
Our whole family, generations of a family, and then you and Carol. Poor Carolyn.
That's Harold Dufresne. That's how he rolls. Oh, hey, I'm not family. I can't get in your picture. No, they were nice. They said, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then one of the ladies said, "Oh, send it to me." So I texted to her. I sent it to the wrong number.
You can't get it right now.
Yeah, I sent it to the wrong number. So, of course, I got a message back. You can't see, but basically it says, "Who is this?
Lose this number.
Who is this?" And a picture of these bozos. Oops, sorry, wrong number. Dang. So, well. All right, gang. So that's my adventure so far. Hope everybody enjoyed the I am the Cajun photo bomber. That's me, Nate. That's me. and I there you go. There's Ash right there. I don't know how good of a job I'm follow up.
Oh, it looks good. I didn't even think about it. It looks great.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to do it.
No, it looks really good, and I like the way you're doing it. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it still looks good. It has a little more volume. It looks good.
Angelo, what do you think?
I need to teach you some combing technique.
Oh, so okay. Well, thank you.
Fair enough.
But again, this is all the wind too.
Oh,
So, and
a happy hour and a nap.
Yeah.
It lasted though.
I've been trying to powder. I've been trying, and I'm working on it. It's a work in progress, but better than it was before. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Go boy of doom. You are so right about that, my man. You are so right about
I
that.
didn't even bother. I was like, ugh, and I'm glad you made me glad I didn't watch it.
Huh. Just what we need. Charlotte Flair winning another Royal Rumble.
I know.
and
I got like an email, I think, from WWE Shop, and I was like, oh, cool. Let me just check this email. I'll see who won. I'm like, has someone else even won it? And like, I want to know how many of those she's won
Oh
because I feel like
God.
it's been so many.
Oh God. So horrible. And I stayed.
They were,
Look,
Jen.
I told Gene this last night, but I wanted to watch the Royal Rumble, but they don't get the Peacock net. I can't access Peacock over here in
Oh yeah,
Panama.
there.
It's blocked. But they showed it on Netflix over here in Panama on the Royal Rumble. So I got to watch Royal Rumble on Netflix over here in the hotel while Mrs. D slept, and I stayed up till midnight for nothing. Yeah, again. My mortal enemy's daughter won the Royal Rumble. Ric Flair's daughter won the Royal Rumble.
No,
Oh,
nothing you can do. What a shame.
same people, same crap. All right, but anyway. All right, gang. I tell y'all what.
I was gonna ask if we could do a best of the week if you guys might have one.
Yeah. Yes. Let's do a best of the week. Tell you what. Let me go grab one of these beers I stole that's in my shower. And Angela, why don't you play the best of the week? If you don't mind.
Let's roll it.
Best of the week, best of the week, best of the week, best of the week.
I don't think he estimated the time it would take for that theme song to play very well.
Do it one more time.
Huh?
Best of the week, best of the week, best of the week, best of the week.
Okay, let's do it one more time. No, just
Wait, I need to slow it. I need to slow it down.
Stoked.
It's on there. Anything else fun? There he is. There's those thumbs.
Harold?
Is he walking all the way to the happy hour room to get that beer?
Yeah, he's getting the last of the supply. Harold. There you are. Harold?
I hear some rustling.
I was wondering if Doughboy of Doom used to watch the show back when we used to do a wrestling show.
Yeah, we only did it a few times. It's probably pretty borderline. You're right. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if Doughboy of Doom was watching when I used to come on after some pay-per-views and do a wrestling show with Steve, man, and one time with Michael. And Gene, you joined us the first episode.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Best of the week. Gene, you want to go first?
Sure. It's not a very exciting one, but it has taken me by storm. My best of the week is sugar-free Jell-O. It's very random, but I am like so addicted to sugar, and like diabetes runs really bad in my family, and so I'm just constantly like trying to figure out how to address my like eating problems and then also accommodate my preferences. And I usually, like, when I have sugar-free stuff, I don't really like it, especially fruit flavors. It tastes like really artificial, especially like whatever, depending on whatever sweetener they use. But I had a couple sugar-free Jellos, and I was like, oh wait, this isn't so bad. So now I've been eating some sugar-free Jello instead of eating some sugar-full stuff that I shouldn't have. And I really have been eating, like I used to eat a lot of candy, and I really feel like I mostly don't have that anymore. And if I have sugar, it's fruit for the most part at this point. And I feel
that's awesome.
good about that. So sugar-free Jello. If you have a favorite Jello, I'd love to know. Oh, sorry, Angela, what'd you say?
Oh, that was me last year. Remember my sugar thing last year?
Yes, totally.
That lasted for a good amount of time, and then I jumped back on the train.
It's hard. It's hard.
I used to like the sugar-free and fat-free Jell-O pudding.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try that next because.
But I don't think they make the fat-free no more.
Oh yeah, maybe not fat-free. I'll take the fat for now. I'm mostly worried about the sugar at this point, but my cholesterol's okay. I'm more worried about my sugar.
I decided after this trip, I am
Uh-huh.
going back on my cholesterol.
Yeah, it makes like I said before. I mean, I still think you eat probably better than like most people in your demographic, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't eat better, and you should. And you were doing so good for a while.
I
You were really,
was, I
whatever
was,
that means. But I mean, you were fastidious with your diet.
I was.
Mhm.
I lost like a good amount of weight, and um, after I got the clean bill of health from Dr. Wong, it was like it was like escaping from that church today. I'm free. Let's go wild. Well, Gene, I'm so glad you're on the kicking the sugar habit yourself. That
Yeah,
is
I'm
good to
just
hear.
trying. It's just there's no reason at this point in my life that I need to be like eating sugar like that. Like, just stop.
Yeah,
Like you just grow up.
we'll catch up to you at the end.
Well, exactly. I have too much. I see people around me struggling with it, and I'm just like, you just do something about it. Like and especially when I'm like, I have access to stuff that's good. Like
Yeah,
I've slowly really made a lot of changes gradually, and I'm
yeah.
really I'm proud of myself because I
Well,
I
good.
struggle with eating, so it can really
Don't,
it can be challenging, but
Oh,
don't we all? Don't
not.
we all?
get it, Gene. Get it,
Yeah,
Gene.
whoop whoop. Thank
Let's get
you.
get
Appreciate
it
it.
going. Best of the week, Doughboy was getting the final pieces to put together. Poor quality Star Trek costume for the comic.
Yeah,
Oh, I love to see that. I hope you're gonna put
yeah.
that up on
Send us a
media.
picture.
I hope you get to put that up. I hope you put that up there, Doughboy.
Which Star Trek series? I'm just curious. That's very
Yes,
cool,
please
boy.
let us know. Please let us know. Um, the ice cream, yeah, we saw that. The sugar-free ice cream. Um, no process. What's the Alice in Paris in a year? That's awesome. Wow. Not been out again. Angela, do you have a best of the week?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got together with one of my artist friends, and we went out for these really good hamburgers at this place called Loretta's Northwesterner.
nice.
Dude, that place is known for their hamburger. If this is one of the places I would take you to, I mean all you guys to, because
Yes.
burgers are just like amazing. I got the double tavern burger, but while we were hanging out, we both did like a drawing together while we were waiting for our food. So
Nice.
There you go. Ooh.
Are you have a straw stuck into your burger and you're drinking the
I'm,
ketchup out of it?
I'm a burger junkie.
I love that.
Oh, Angelo, that is good.
That's great.
Yeah, that'll be a
Love
cover
your
of.
eyelids. That's awesome.
That's to be the cover of my new single, "Cutting Out the Cholesterol."
Oh, that's it. All right, you heard it here. New
I'll
single.
get on that song. Where's Ravana?
I'll catch her up.
Catch up. Well, gang, that's a great one, Angelo.
Hey,
Thank you so much. Thank you. I would love to try that burger.
I
I'm
know
gonna
I'm
try.
dying for a burger now. I know because I know it's a good, like, best quality burger. So I'm like, ooh, I want that. We got to make it out there.
Obviously, they put a lot of ketchup on it too. You could drink it. All right, gang. Well, I had a lot of best of the weeks this week. So, I mean, I can't pick one because, to be honest with you, this was a pretty good week, for me. So, I'm not going to do the best of the week. I'm going to do the worst of the week. Okay. I don't want to be negative, but I mean,
That's
best.
very your style. It makes sense.
But I mean, best of the week could be me getting kidnapped in church. Even though it sounds bad, it was still a fun thing that happened to me, and that's a good story. That's one thing I look at. Even though something weird like that happens, it makes a good story. I'm on a trip right now. How much better can this be? I'm on vacation. It can't get no better than that. So I want to give you the worst of my week.
worst
Oh,
of the week. Worst of the week.
hold on. I forgot about this.
I know I need to make one that sounds all weird and messed up.
I forgot about this too, Gene. We're gonna do a yay or nay after.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Your idea. It was your idea.
Do I? Oh yeah. Oh, I don't remember what it was, but I do remember telling you that I wanted to do a yay or nay on it.
Yeah.
Oh, now I
Okay.
remember. Yes. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I wish Ramona was around. She's not here right now.
All right. Catch her up. All right. The my worst of the week was Friday night before we left to go in New Orleans. We stayed in before we left on our trip, we stayed in New Orleans, and we got takeout food. We stayed so we had an early flight, so we like to stay in New Orleans and park in my daughter's house to save on parking. So I got some food in front of my daughter's house, a place called Rotolo's. And my grandson, little 2-year-old grandson, loves Rotolo's. That's all he says, Rotolo's, Rotolo's, Rotolo's. So I asked her, is Rotolo's good? Oh, yeah, it's good. So I ordered me a side salad. No, I know it's a side salad. It cost me 5 something. And this is the salad they gave me.
That is just like such a small container, and it's like I think I can count 7 partial croutons, and then just like really, the container's not even full. It's like one of those square ones, not even full. You can see the bottom. That's the saddest salad I've ever seen. And I mean, at least the salad, like the lettuce looks fresh, but it's so small.
You could literally count how many lettuce leaves they have, how much romaine lettuce they have in there.
Yes, yeah, you could probably count every single piece on
Yes.
it.
$5. $5. So
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that.
I felt ripped off.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Now I'll be honest with you. I ordered the lasagna. That wasn't much better. I don't know what my daughter's talking about.
And it was a big portion though, right? You said?
Oh, it's a huge portion, but too bad it tastes like. I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way.
Garbage.
I'll put it this way. I ate a lean cuisine lasagna about a week before that, and the lean cuisine lasagna was probably 20 times better than that lasagna I had.
That's terrible. That's horrible.
And it's the honest truth.
Damn.
So now I know. If my daughters tell me some place is good, I ain't going to eat
You've
there
said
no
this
more.
multiple times.
I said it. I said it many times. That's right, and that's what's going to happen again. And I said, "Ooh!" I even asked my daughter. I said, "Oh, they have a nice side salad." She said, "Oh yeah, they have a nice side salad." Well, did they give it to me?
Yeah, someone else got it. Someone else got the rest of your side salad.
At least fill that thing up, huh? I swear. Maybe so, Allison. You're right. Maybe they have eggs. Yeah, the eggs over here in Panama are reasonably priced. I think they were $2, American $2.
I guess the avian flu didn't make it there yet.
Yeah, and must have been fresh eggs because they had them on the standard shelf. They did not have them refrigerated.
I think most other countries don't refrigerate their eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Like definitely one of those. I think it's like how they process them. It's like different because that same in England. I think they don't put them in the fridge. It's really weird.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Like if we have fresh eggs, you don't have to put them in the fridge.
I guess it's probably similar. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. You're right, doughboy. Looks like somebody just took the lettuce off a burger and just threw it right in. I know I've had burgers with much lettuce, more lettuce than that for sure. What's this thing, Nate? What is it? I got a free Wendy's Frosty. Oh yeah.
Yep, I got it too. We got Wendy's and they were like, "Oh, you want the?" I was like, I cut them off. I was like, "Give me the tag."
And what you get? Free Frosties for a year?
Yeah, you get like a free little tiny baby Frosty for a year, like every time you bring it and mention it.
Yeah, we got one of those when I won a trip for the iHeart Music Festival. Wendy's had a booth and they were giving out those free tags for and that's good. Can't go now. That'll mess up your sugar intake right there. Go and get a fruit.
I know, but you know what? Especially like, I mean, it's been a long time, but like even years ago, I used to be the type of person I'd get a large ice cream. Where like now, I am totally fine with a little tiny one, and it can even be So I'm like, that's progress, like
Yeah.
I'll take it. And there's such a thing as harm reduction. But no, you're right. I shouldn't be eating ice cream at all,
At least it's a little tiny one. So.
or Wendy's for that matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't, um, I don't eat.
It really
Yeah,
is though. Nate said it's small though. It is literally like a Dixie cup. Like it is so
yeah,
tiny. It is so ridiculous. Yeah. I'm like,
one
what do you
shot,
charge for that? Actually.
one little.
Yeah,
It's,
exactly. Yeah.
it's
Same
like
thing
it's
for
like the
at
it's like the
Starbucks for a
tasting.
dog.
It's like tasting the coffee.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. That tastes a lot better, I think, than those. Well, not a lot better, but a lot sweeter than those coffees.
All right, gang. Also on Friday night, we went to my daughter's gym. They have a gym, in case you don't know. That's where we had the gathering of the friends when everybody came down for when I renewed my wedding vows with Mrs. Dufresne. Um, yeah, me too, Doughboy. My neighbor's the same exact way. I got chicken. My neighbor has chickens too. He's always bringing us chickens. I found eggs. I probably could get eggs anytime I want to. Of course, his chickens run in my yard, so I deserve to have eggs. But anyway, um, that's neither here nor there. So Friday night, before we went to the hotel, we went to my daughter's gym, and they were having a king and cake um, event. They were having a king cake taste off or something. So what they did now, if you don't know what a king cake is, I'm sure most of y'all know, but during Mardi Gras time, it's a New Orleans cake they make for Mardi Gras. They have it's like a dough with powder with sugar on top, different colors, the Mardi Gras colors. Every place makes it a little different. And usually in the old days they'd put a baby in it. And if you got the baby in it, you would have to buy the next king cake. Nowadays they don't put the baby in it because they're scared people choke. So they put it you're supposed to just put it underneath a piece and you look underneath. If you got that piece, then you have to buy. In the old days they put it in the king cake.
Yeah, I didn't know they updated that because I definitely knew about the king cake thing. I mean, the baby thing, but that makes sense. Honestly, I'm like glad they like made a new version of that.
Yeah, you have people choking.
Yeah.
So one of the king cakes that she had, and what she did, everybody brought a king cake. So they put two pieces of the king cake in a plate, and you voted which one was better. Then had a second round and third round. But one of their king cakes was, setting this up. I gotta throw away my salad. Wait, there's not much space in here no more. Was a boudin king cake. Now, if you don't know what a boudin is,
Boudin.
it's a pork sausage mixture with rice. Like they eat that in South Louisiana. It's like gizzards of the pork, all kind of stuff like that. Basically it's a pork dressing with rice, like a pork sausage kind of. So it's like that. So here is the boudin king cake. Now I always heard of a boudin king cake. In my mind, I always thought that the boudin king cake was like a dough, like it would be savory. Okay, so here's the boudin king cake. So I don't like sweets, so I did not eat no king cake. But my daughter said, "Oh, they have a boudin one." I said, "Well, I'll try the boudin one. I like savory." So they gave me this boudin king cake, a piece of it. When I ate it, it was the boudin sausage, but on top was that frosting and sweet sugar and everything else, that glazed sugar. And I'm like, "What is this?" Like it's boudin, but it's sweet and it's like a donut, 100%, Nate. It's almost like a donut. So my question is, yay or nay, a boudin sausage king cake? Yay or nay? Gene?
I I have to say that I think I say yay. And I mean, I think it is an abomination. It is a mess. And look at it's like the glaze. You can see the sprinkles like melted all down the side of it. And it's like, and it really looks like a very thick sausage and a very not very thick dough around it. It's a weird mix, but like I'm really into mixing sweet and savory these days, so I think I would mess with it heavy. I really do. And I shouldn't, but I want it.
All right, Angelo.
Ooh. I probably take a bite for science, but well, I don't know. No,
It don't sound right.
nay.
All right, nay for Angelo. Um, Doughboy Doom. I grew up with these. He says yay for the boudin king cake. Ooh la
Hey, I
la.
respect it. I respect it.
Steve Templar says no. Jen Huff, yay. Nate, yay. Jen Huff. Oh wait, Jen Huff said yeah, but no. Jen Huff said nay. Okay, nay. Jen Huff. Yeah, you do. You mix it all together. Oh, you got the main course and dessert just mixed up all the Allison Perry's crew.
It's true. You're
Exactly
just
right.
taking care of the whole meal in one bite.
Yeah, maybe not the gizzard. Maybe I misspoke there, Allison. I don't know.
Right? What's a pork
It
gizzard?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe it's some innards of the pork. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
It is though. You're right. It is some sort of It is made out of like organ meat. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Maybe nay. All right, Mother Teresa. Well, I'm going to tell everybody. I wanted to find out which king cake won the contest the next night. So we asked my daughter the next day, which one won the king cake contest, and the boudin king cake won the contest.
Okay.
Wow, it won the whole thing. So that really, I mean, that means if you like it, you like it.
Yeah, I guess if you would like sweets, it'll be a good mixture because I know some people like the mixture of the savory and the sweet, and has that combination. To me, I just don't like sweet, so it just didn't do nothing. And maybe if I'd have got my mind wrapped around that it would have been a sweet and savory, maybe I would have liked it better. But in my mind, it wasn't going to be sweet, and I was like, "Ooh, boudin, what is it?" Because my mind was expecting something else, and I'm not a sweet person, so literally, I'm not a sweet. No, of course I am, but nah. But that one won. Yeah, a little sample is good. A little taste. Yeah, well, it's good.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't think I don't know, and especially again this type of sausage it is, but like I don't know. I guess it was good.
Tell you what is good. These olives are still in the kitchen. Only bad thing, yeah. I like them just straight. I got 4 cans of olives I bought at the store. One stuffed with anchovies. I'm gonna try them all.
Mm-hmm.
I can't bring them
Oh,
home.
anchovies. Yeah, we have our friends love those. That's like their favorites. That's the ones they brought us back from Barcelona.
I'm gonna try those.
Mm-hmm. I'm really curious.
I wonder if it's the same brand.
I don't know, because you know what? We actually went to World Market and got him a can for Christmas, and it was a different one. So I think it just might be a thing.
Okay.
But I'm still curious because I think Goya makes one too, actually too. So I think it's
okay. Okay. All right, gang. I tell you what. Unless we have something else, I say we end on a high note.
I think so. Yes.
Mrs. Dufresne.
Wait, can I ask one thing of everyone? I want to start doing this. I want to hear one thing you're looking forward to next week. Looking into the week, I think I
look at my calendar for this real quick.
Yeah, because it's like best of the week coming up because I want to. There's just so much negativity. I think it's good to have something nice, and even when we think there's nothing to look forward to, even if you're like, I'm gonna go get a po' boy on Wednesday.
You're 100% right. There's too much negativity. I hate going on my social media and reading a lot of the negative stuff lately. um, makes me upset. But anyway, um,
I have to think
okay.
of one too. I
Oh,
didn't I didn't have one ready, but
I mean,
I know.
it's easy for me this week because I got a
Yeah.
lot to look forward to.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to going zip lining.
Mhm.
And now look, gang, there's this zip line over here. It's called the Superman zip line. And I was reading the description. And you could do this. That's one of your excursions you could do. And I was reading it and saying, Superman zip line. So you lay down like Superman, and it's a super fast zip line. And they say you go up to speeds up to 70 miles an hour. And I was like,
So scary.
70 miles an hour. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I talked to some people at happy hour, and then the lady said, oh, yeah, the guy who was there did it. He said he was going down. They clocked him at 75 miles an hour. We thought we were going to lose him. I'm like, yeah, I ain't doing that. Forget about that. I'll save that for Mr. Muscles. I ain't going to be doing no Arrow Dufresne Superman at 75 miles an hour down the zip line. No way.
Well, that's what I'm looking forward to this week is seeing the videos from when you inevitably, or no, actually, I think Mr. Muscles when he goes on the Superman zip line at 70 miles an hour, holds on to his hair.
With Johnny. But I'm looking forward to zip lining. Looking forward to all the food rest of the week. It's like dinner over here. You never know what they're gonna have, so it's like a surprise. So so that's what I'm looking forward to. And Mother Teresa, I'm heading back Saturday. Coming back Saturday.
Yeah.
That's what Nate's looking forward to.
There you go,
We're going
Nate.
to Missouri probably tomorrow. I guess that's just what he's looking forward to.
That's something to look forward to, definitely.
All right, just looking at if anybody else has. Most of the people are just talking about their stuff they picked up. But anyway.
I mean, we're always a fun place for that. Our chat is a good place for that.
That's what they're looking forward to for the week. So
Hey, yeah, I can't argue with that one.
100%. Oh my goodness! And I tell you what, I know one thing: I won't be drinking no Canadian beer anytime soon. I know I'm not looking forward to that. Anything from Canada. But anyway, that's besides the point. Gene, what's you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, I don't know why I said this because I'm trying to figure out what it is. I'm looking forward to eating a piece of pizza from Sam's Club this week.
Awesome. There you go.
That's something I can make as an achievable goal.
There you go. Can't go wrong with that. I wish you would go to the Animal Crossing and go see Fred.
Yes, yeah, in Philly area, yeah, in Camden, they're doing the Animal Crossing at that aquarium. Yeah, I wish we could have made it. Yeah, we went to the American Dream Mall today instead. We spent too much time
with that
there.
too. Yeah. Angelo, anything you're looking forward to this week?
Hopefully tomorrow, at least getting approved for this apartment.
Oh yes, manifesting.
It's gonna happen.
You'll get it.
I'm just hanging out with my sister because she's here for the next.
Awesome.
Yes, that's so awesome.
Awesome. You'll get that apartment, that deluxe apartment in the sky.
It's nice. Tell you what. We're trying to bargain a deal on the rent price too. So.
I'm sorry. I'm a pig. I'm eating.
It's good luck to eat olives when someone is trying to get approved for an apartment, actually. So you're helping.
And Panama beer. So. Wait, I got the olive stuck in my teeth. Well, Andrew, I wish you were so good. I know you're gonna get it. I know you're gonna be in that beautiful apartment before long. So looking forward to a tour.
You can stay in my closet.
Awesome. And now my system is so messed up because I'm used to eating like at 2 a.m. Like I go eat dinner like at 7 at night, and I'm like, after I drink a few beers, like, man, I'm ready to eat supper again. It's 2 a.m. I'm ready to eat supper again. So, good chance I don't have food available 20.
Yeah, right. Totally. Yeah, that's definitely something I struggle with.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I eat late, because I know if I eat early, I'll eat late again. So that's one of the reasons I
Totally,
eat
yeah. And then
late.
you're like, well, great. That's 2 meals.
Yeah.
Unnecessary. That's why I'm
Yeah.
eating sugar-free Jello.
All right. So what Jen's doing? Hannah's music therapy this Wednesday. Well, awesome. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody has to have something to look forward
Yeah,
to.
you know, it doesn't take away the bad stuff, but at least we could have a little something to try.
Oh, you gotta look forward to it.
Yeah.
And all this. All this. That's why the pastor wanted me to stay, to see the light over there at that church. And I did them dirty.
As you would.
Now, I did say, and I almost did it, but I did it. I saw people coming out of this little back room over there at the church with some cake. And I almost told Mrs. Dufresne, I almost told her, I said, let's go get some cake.
If you would have seen them walking out with pickles.
Oh, that would have been game over. Especially after he welcomed me. He would say, welcome. I said, oh, y'all have pickles back there?
Right.
He would say, yeah. I'll go help myself. Glory be. Glory be.
You're doing that for the pickles?
Now I kind of wish if I would have been by myself, I would have stayed and just see what would have happened. You know, because I was curious to see what would have happened.
Yeah, it's a different choice when you're by yourself, for sure. Yeah, because you can just kind of observe. Like you would be less likely to be pulled up, and you would definitely observe more.
Yeah, and even if I would have been pulled up, I would have thought it would have been great. I would have did something like, I don't know what I would have did. Maybe he would have went like this to me, you know, like, what's ailing you? Oh, I got a stomach ache, and he would have went like this to me, and I've been like Al Scamosa. I feel good. I feel good. I don't have to poop no more. I feel
good. My god.
Oh my god.
On that note, it's
yeah, really. On that note, on that commode.
Hey, look, gang. In all seriousness, like Gene said, you know, world is messed up sometimes, but we are happy to come on here and get everybody a good laugh, and really hope that y'all enjoy the show. And we do appreciate everybody who watches all the time.
It's nice for me. I appreciate having a place to go and something to do like this and a nice outlet. So thanks for being here.
Yeah. And I'm glad we all met up together, even though I'm in Panama. I'm glad I got to do the show. A lot of times these shows are fun because I don't have to wait a week because look all the stories I got for one day. Just think how much stories I'm gonna have.
I know it's gonna be ridiculous next week.
My God, Harold, you gotta do a live at one point on Instagram.
I'll try to do it.
Think about it. Yeah, if you could try.
Think about it, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. Maybe even when I go zip lining or something, you know, I might try to do something like
live
that.
From the zip line.
I'm not gonna carry any cameras. I don't want to lose them, you know. But 300 so high in the air, I'm gonna lose my camera. I'm gonna cry. That's gonna be the worst of the week. Well, thank you, Doughboy, and I hope everybody does enjoy themselves, and we get y'all. You got if you convert, yeah. If you have pickles, I'm converting. With every religion it is, I don't care what it is. Yeah, Allison, thank you. We appreciate everybody watching, and I hope everybody's troubles go away for a couple hours when we're on the air, and everybody just has a good laugh. And I love making y'all laugh. If I do that, then I accomplish my goal. So, all right, gang. We'll enjoy the rest of our week. Gene, you enjoy your pizza from Sam's.
Thank you.
And your sugar-free Jello.
Oh, I will.
And Angelo, you enjoy your sister while she's down. Enjoy spending time with your sister and your mother, Mother Teresa. Include her. Don't leave her home. Let her go out too. And good luck on your apartment, Angelo.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Both you too.
All right, gang. We love all of y'all, and we're so happy everybody watches. And thanks for making this community so terrific. We're very lucky.
Big love.
All right, Angelo. Why don't we take it home and I don't know, hallelujah.
Screenshot.
I think I do mine wrong, just like I do my hair wrong. I do the heart wrong. All right.
Oh, you had it. You were good.
Send me that screenshot.
Yeah, we have to. I think we have to go back on the stream and do it because we were all our hands were full.
All right, Angelo. Good night, everybody, and I will be back. I should be back next Sunday. I could fly back home Saturday night, but we'll probably have a show Sunday because I don't like missing a show. I enjoy doing this. So
let's get crazy that next Sunday, guys.
I'll have more stories to talk about. So I might even go visit the preacher man again. No, I'm not just.
Preacher man.
Oh, just think real fast. Just think I'd call the taxi again, and the same guy would come to pick me up, and when he would see me, he would just like lock the door, just take off. And no, I'm not.
He reverses back down the mountain.
All right, gang. See y'all next week.
Wait, hold it. And get
It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat all night. Come join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing it, cool shots. Watch a video live. Well, join us and then care shall be forgot.